Hello and welcome to Cake Factory, Craft Factory's younger but tastier sibling. Today we are making a personal favourite of mine, a crispy chicken wrap. First things first, let's make some chicken. Take some of your sponge and cut out some chicken tender shaped pieces. I prefer width over length, but this is a choose your own adventure type of deal. Once you have them all, give them a light crumb coat with some buttercream. Next up, grab a bowl of cornflakes and crush them so you get a kind of crispy breadcrumb vibe. Now I like to leave a few big bits because I like a lot of texture on my strips, but it's up to you, go wild. Now, what I'm gonna do is use one of these cake pop sticks and dip the chicken into the chocolate and then into the crumbs. Saves a lot of the mess. So that's the chicken almost done. So put it to one side to set and we'll come back later with the airbrush and add some little details. Next up is the lettuce. So let us begin. Step one, grab your baking paper and just crush it. Then spread it out flat. Second step, grab your edible paper and lay it on top. And finally, grab a brush and your food coloring and start painting. So keep going with this until you get the kind of colors that you're after, and then set it to one side to let dry. And what you should be left with is something that looks like this. How cool is that? We're gonna use this later in our wrap, so we'll put it to the side and we're gonna move on to peppers. So for peppers, I'm gonna be using modeling chocolate in 2 shades of red. Take the lighter of the two and roll that out to about 1 centimeter thick, and then take the darker red and roll that out as thin as you can. This is gonna be the skin of the pepper. Stick that on top and then just cut some slices. Give it a little bend here and there and leave it to harden. To get your peppers looking nice and fresh and juicy, take some clear glaze spray and just give them a liberal spray. I've just finished glazing these, and as you can see, I've made a couple more. So we're gonna set these aside to dry and then move on to the final step, creating that wrap. So bring in some fondant in a light beige color and roll that out to a large circle. Cut out your wrap and then add some detail with some dark brown food coloring with whatever you have to hand. That could be a paintbrush, a toothbrush, a sponge. It's up to you. Just bring that tortilla to life. Right, our wrap is looking more wrap-like, and while I have my airbrush in hand, I'm gonna go back to the chicken and add some more details, then we can begin to assemble our chicken wrap. So we've finished the wrap and we've finished touching up the chicken, and we have all our ingredients ready to start building this wrap. So I'm gonna start off with some lettuce pieces first on the bottom, and then probably layer it with some of my chicken here and there, and then a couple of peppers. Because I like equal distribution in my chicken wrap, whereas some of you may like meat on top. Right, finishing touches, and by that I mean sauce. So I've made a sweet chili sauce out of piping gel and some little bits of red wafer paper, and I've made a mayonnaise out of white chocolate ganache. And there you have it, one hyper-realistic crispy chicken wrap. I guess there's only one thing left to say. That's a wrap. So drop a comment below and show us what you've been making. We would love to see them. Don't forget to like and subscribe for some more amazing Cake Factory episodes.